Hey everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel, and today is an important topic. I'm talking about personal development and why it is important. Now let's imagine that you are 150 years old. Well, we are all planning to live around that time. Till that time, I'm planning to live around till that time. So I hope you also planning to join me in the party. Well, so I would just imagine that we are all 150 years old, and we're just looking back on what we have done in our lives. So when we look back and we find that we've actually not done anything at all, we've never done anything worthwhile. So what do we do now? We can't go back on that time because we don't have a time machine where we can go back and become 20 again and relive our lives. We can't do that, absolutely not. But then what we can do right now is that we can start doing those things that we really like and we think that are helpful for our personal development. And why is personal development important is because I'll tell you one thing. You start your day in the morning and you think that you're going to do A, B, C, D, E, F, G till Z, till the time you sleep, you're going to do these number of works. But then what happens by the time it's 11 and you're about to sleep and you look back and you say, oh, I did not do anything because I was on social media all the time. And this is what happens with most of us. It's happened with me as well. But then I took a stock of my time and I said, okay, now I need to get back to a routine life. I need to structure myself and I need to actually fix this up. And I thought that I should share this with you because a lot of people are asking me how I can do so many different things. And I actually do a lot of different things within a day. And I love doing this because it's about my development. It's about making myself a leader in my own work. I'm not trying to be the leader of the world or something, but then I'm trying to be a leader in whatever I'm doing. So the thing is that if you have a routine, and this is very important, what I'm going to talk to you is about having a routine so that you can have a lot of investment in yourself, a lot of time to invest in yourself. So I always tell my students one thing, and to my dear students, please listen to this very carefully. I always tell you one thing, that to be a good leader of this country, you have to have a routine life. You have to have a very structured life. What time you wake up, what time you go to sleep is important. Because when you go to sleep early, you wake up early, you have a lot of time to yourself where you can, before you go to college, what you can do is do a couple of activities before you catch the train or catch the bus or take an auto or a taxi or whatever you're doing. You travel on your own while you're going to the college. Before that, you need to do a couple of activities. Let me tell you the first thing that you need to do and why this is important. This is all part of personal development. So I'm going to make a series of different videos on personal development and why it's important. Let me start with routine making and why it is important. Routine is important because without a routine, your entire day becomes chaotic. It becomes like, what am I going to do next? What am I going to do next? And then your head is not structured. So I would suggest that you actually have a plan which is structured out, maybe in your phone or in a diary or in a book where it is accessible to you whenever you wish to open it. So I do it mostly on my phones or my iPad, and then I make sure that I have completed each one of them. So my entire year has been structured out, and so every day is again structured so that I have a morning routine, a mid-morning routine, an afternoon routine, and an early evening routine and a night routine, so that everything is structured. So I have a plan. So by the time I'm at 11, when I go off to sleep, I hit the bed, I actually am very happy that I've completed most of the tasks that I had thought of. So number one, let's start with what you need to do when you first wake up in the morning. The first thing that you need to do is get up, and even before you put your feet on the floor, thank the universe. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for giving me a new day, and thank you for giving me the chance to live another life. And thank you for keeping me alive. I think that is what I keep telling myself after 2019, because every morning when I wake up, it's like a new day, a fresh day, and a day where I have so many possibilities happening in my life. So number one, that. Then once you go to the washroom, you must be having a mirror in front of you. What you do is look at yourself and say that I'm the best, I'm awesome, I'm superb, I'm a superwoman or superman, and I'm unstoppable. I can do anything. Whatever is given to me, I can accomplish it. So these are some of the things that you need to tell yourself, and these affirmations are going to get you through the day. It's going to kind of charge your battery, and it's going to make you feel very energetic throughout the whole day. That's one that's not the number one thing that you should do. Those are part of the things before you start off with those 5 things that I'm going to tell you about. So you start off, say thank you to the universe. Number 2 is go to the mirror, look at this beautiful person and say, wow, this person is so awesome, so beautiful. I love every part of her body or his body. So you look at every part of your body, thank the universe for every part that you have got, beautiful internal organs as well. And then after that, the one thing that you need to do after you're fresh, you have had your water and you brush your teeth and everything, and then you go in and pray for some time, connecting with the unknown, connecting with whoever is out there who gave us this life, who's giving us everything on this earth. So connecting with the unknown, connecting with your God, whoever you believe in. Number 2 is meditation. This is something which is very important, and which I'm sure that most of you are doing, but the ones who are still not done, who have still not started, please start doing meditation. There are n number of beautiful sounds on YouTube. You can just put them on, plug those earphones onto your ears, and then just get into that deep meditation. Breathe, concentrate on your breathing. I will do a meditation class as well, so that I will do a short meditation class, so that the next video could be that where I will be teaching you on how to meditate. So then after that, the next thing that you need to do, number 3. So number 1 was prayer, number 2 was meditation with breathing. Number 3 is writing in your gratitude journal. This you can do in the evening as well, but then doing it in the morning really feels very good. That how come you can start by writing, how come I have such a beautiful house, how come I have such beautiful parents, how come I have beautiful brothers, sisters, my house, myself, my classmates, my college. There's so many, there are millions of things that you can write about, and you need to put this into a proper format, maybe in your phone, in your notes, where you can put it down and write it down. Write every day, write 1 or 2 sentences, and you'll feel really good about it. So number 3, writing in your gratitude journal. Number 4 is very important. This I always recommend, and I keep telling my students all the time: read as much as you can. And now Kindle is available for you. It's available for you on your phones, so you can just download the app from the Play Store and just go into it, buy those books, or just get hold of some free books. You can start reading those books, because why? I'll tell you why. Readers are leaders. Readers are leaders, and once you learn those new words when you're reading them, put them inside your hard disk out here and retrieve them as and when you want them. So you must read. Reading is something which is very, very important, and keep that as a kind of a habit if you still haven't started the habit of reading, because I'll tell you why. Reading will be required for everything. If you are a student who wants to go off for IELTS abroad, there you're going to have one of your exams, one of the units is reading, and in reading you'll have to probably read around 2,500 words within an hour's time. So you have to understand that you have to be a very good reader, pick up those words, write a letter or an essay, and that's for IELTS. So you have to see that you actually get all those things done. Reading, whether you're reading 1 page or 2 pages or 3 pages before you go to college or school, it's important that you read, and the new words that you have learned, just put them somewhere. Okay, put them somewhere, or put them anywhere. Put them in an exercise book or a diary or somewhere in your phone, so that you know that you have learned a few new words. So imagine if you're learning new words every day, 365 words in a year, so that gives you a lot of edge when you are going to start speaking. That's going to be so good that you don't have to think about the kind of words that I'm going to speak right now. Those words are going to come tumbling into your mind, and you'll be able to speak very clearly. Number 4, I told you 4 things: prayer, meditation with breathing, writing in your gratitude journal. Number 4 is reading, and number 5 is something which is very, very important, and all of you need to keep a track of this. And you have to do it whether you're fat, thin, tall, short, whatever size you are, but you need to do this anyhow, whether it's just stretching or whatever. Exercise is very, very important, because exercise, but what it will do is it will keep you young, it will keep your skin very supple, and of course it's also going to keep your muscles absolutely flexible, so that you don't have to. And for the students, it's going to keep you very sharp, because when you are going to do your exercise, there's going to be a lot of blood circulation, and this is going to keep you focused and sharp, and will make you perform very well in your exams, in your studies. So please understand that these five mantras plus 2, I've told you those 2 others: thanking the universe and saying I'm the best. These 5 plus 2 are mantras which are going to help you a lot. So try and keep this close to your heart, and try and practice this every day. Just see the kind of change you will see. You will experience. The kind of change you will experience over a period of time is going to be magical. It's going to be really beautiful. You're going to change. This is the start of your personal development, because if you still haven't started, if you're still not waking up early, or you're not getting enough sleep, and you're not sleeping early, and you don't have that time for your own self, then I'm sorry, my friend, you are missing out on a lot. Please try and give yourself a lot of time. I always tell my students one thing: give yourself a lot of time. Sit somewhere and just meditate and think of the kind of things that you can do. I'll tell you one thing: you have immense potential. The possibilities are mind-blowing, and the kind of things that you can do as a young person, and even older people, it is amazing. It's magical. The only thing you have to do is send a message to your mind, and don't make your mind your master. You need to master over your mind, because when you want to go for your exercise, or you want to read or do something which for your personal development, what your mind is going to say that okay, it's okay, you don't have to do anything, be comfortable, watch that movie, or go through social media, do something which is very comfortable. Your mind will tell you that. So you have to master over your mind, and you have to tell yourself that no, I am the master of my mind, and I am going to do what I think is good for me, the things that are good for my personal development. So you need to think in those terms. You need to think about what you want to achieve in the next 5 years, in the next 10 years, in the 15, 20 years. Think of those in the long term, and then you will see how focused you become about your own development. So I'm going to speak more about personal development in my next videos. Please keep watching my YouTube channel, because I keep updating these videos for all my young people and older alike, whoever is watching my videos, because I want you to do very well. My only intention is that you dream, you implement, and you transform. That is the mantra of #IAmTheBest. That is what we keep saying in #IAmTheBest. Dream, implement, and transform. That is what you need to do all the time. So I wish you all the best. Do subscribe to my channel, and press the bell icon so that you get updates whenever I am updating a video. And so I'm going to say bye to you. I'm sending you lots of love, lots of regards to each one of you, so that you turn out to be those fearless, focused future leaders of this country. That's my wish, and that's what I keep praying to the universe always for you.